Eloisa sat upon her massive golden throne, her chin resting in her palm. Usually, she looked bored or intimidating, but today, she looked haunted. Her mind kept replaying that moment in the garden. She remembered the way the sunlight hit the woman's hair, how she moved with a quiet, stubborn elegance. Most people walked as if they were afraid of breaking the ground Eloisa owned. This woman walked as if she were the ground. She didn't flinch, not even a twitch of her shoulder when Eloisa had practically screamed at her. "Who is she?" Eloisa muttered, her eyes narrowed. "No one ignores a god. It's physically impossible. Is she broken?" Eloisa snapped her fingers, and her most loyal attendants scurried forward, bowing so low their foreheads touched the cold marble. "The woman from the garden," Eloisa demanded, her voice sharp with a mix of authority and desperate curiosity. "The noble woman with the eyes that look right through me. I want her name. I want to know where she sleeps, what she eats, and why she thinks she's too busy to acknowledge a queen." The attendants exchanged worried glances. "Your Majesty, that is Luna," one whispered. "She is of the high noble house, but she rarely comes to court. She says the incense gives her a headache and the atmosphere is tiring." Tiring. Eloisa's grip tightened on the gold armrest. "She thinks I am tiring." As the servants rattled off more details, Luna's love for old books, her habit of walking alone in the rain, her refusal to wear the blessed jewelry Eloisa gifted to the nobility, Eloisa felt her heart do a strange, uncomfortable somersault. She wasn't angry. Well, she was, but it was a sparkly kind of anger. "She's beautiful," Eloisa thought, then immediately shook her head. "No, she's annoying. But her neck, the way she held it so straight." Eloisa suddenly stood up, pacing the throne room. "Wait," she stopped, her eyes wide. "Am I having a crush?" The thought felt like a lightning bolt. She was a demigod. She was the queen. Anyone would die for a smile. And yet, here she was, asking for the schedule of a woman who treated her like a background character in her own kingdom. "This is ridiculous," Eloisa laughed nervously, a faint blush creeping onto her cheeks. "I don't have a crush. I just want to punish her. Yes, I'll make her look at me, and then I'll leave her behind. That's the plan." But deep down, Eloisa knew she was lying. For the first time in an eternity, she wasn't bored. She was untethered. Eloisa was officially losing it. The queen of mortals, the woman whose face was engraved on every gold coin in the kingdom, was currently crouching behind a vegetable stall in the dusty town market. She had draped a simple brown cloak over her shimmering robes, convinced that this masterful disguise made her invisible. It didn't. She still smelled like celestial jasmine and walked like she owned the gravity beneath her feet. But in her head, she was a spy. She watched Luna with wide, frantic eyes. The market. Luna was haggling over the price of tomatoes. "Look at the way she holds that vegetable," Eloisa whispered to a stray cat. "Such authority. Such grace. I should make tomatoes the national fruit." The chores. Luna was carrying a basket of laundry. Eloisa found it physically painful how cute it was. She almost used her powers to make the wind dry the clothes instantly, but she didn't want to blow her cover. The tree, finally, Luna sat under a large oak tree to read. A soft breeze tousled her hair, and Eloisa felt her heart skip a beat. How can a mere mortal look like that? Eloisa mused, peeking from behind a thick trunk. The sunlight is literally doing her a favor. I should talk to the sun about this. Eloisa was so busy admiring the way Luna turned a page that she didn't notice Luna had stopped reading. You. Luna's voice rang out, sharp and tired. Whoever has been stepping on every dry leaf behind me for the last 3 hours? Come out. Eloisa flinched so hard she hit her head on a branch. Oh my God, she noticed. Awkwardly, the queen stepped out from behind the tree. She tried to pull her cloak tight, but her crown accidentally poked through the hood. She quickly straightened her posture, trying to regain her villain queen dignity, though she mostly just looked like a caught thief. I am merely conducting a royal inspection of the local flora, Eloisa lied, her voice cracking slightly. She cleared her throat and tried to look impressive. And besides, I'm just curious, you know. Why does a mortal like you refuse to acknowledge my presence? Don't you know who I am? The reality check. Luna stood up, dusting off her skirt. She didn't look impressed. She looked annoyed. I know exactly who you are, Eloisa, Luna said, using the queen's name without any title. But I'm not like everyone else. I'm not going to beg for your attention or throw myself at your feet just because you're a goddess and, well, because you're beautiful. Eloisa's heart did a backflip at the word beautiful, but her ego was still bruised. I don't expect you to beg, Eloisa huffed, stepping closer, her cheeky arrogance returning. But a little, hello, Your Majesty, or perhaps a faint sign of worship wouldn't kill you. Luna just crossed her arms. Beauty and power are boring when they come with that much ego. If you want my attention, stop stalking me in a vegetable market and try being a person for once. Luna turned and walked away, leaving Eloisa standing under the tree, red-faced and completely mesmerized. She called me beautiful, Eloisa whispered, ignoring the part where Luna called her boring. She definitely likes me.
Crash like waves again. We're spinning in a frozen frame where nothing's lost but nothing changed. Caught in neon thoughts at night. You're the glitch in every